Hello artists, welcome back to school and welcome to the In Your Face art class where we will be studying the art of portraits. So before the invention of photography, painted, sculpted, and drawn portraits were the only way to record someone's appearance. And this art form dates as far back as 5,000 years. So needless to say, there is a lot to learn. So in this class, we will complete 3 main projects. The first project is a contour line portrait that will encourage you to create freely and intuitively, letting the pencil and your instincts guide you. For the second project, we will take inspiration from one of the most famous contemporary portrait artists, Chuck Close. He popularized the grid technique, which allowed him to create hyper-realistic portraits as well as more abstract portraits. And for the third and final project, we'll dig deep and really break down the parts of a face and how math and shapes are used to translate what we see in the 3D to paper. So our main materials in this class are paper and pencil. So throughout this class, we will practice how to create value and texture with the almighty pencil. So this class is scheduled for Monday and Thursday of each week from 11:50 to 12:30. Classes will run mostly asynchronously, so off camera, meaning you will be managing your own time. When appropriate, materials and instructions will go live on Google Classroom at the start of each class. But mostly you'll be working on a project independently. So really important to know, at the end of each class, you will have an assignment to submit, and this is how attendance will be taken. So please submit your work promptly at 12:30 if you want to be marked present for the day's class. And because you'll mostly be working towards these 3 larger projects, the assignment for each class may simply be a documentation of the progress you've made on the project. So you may just be submitting a progress photo or a progress video, whatever you're comfortable with or whatever I'm asking for that day. And that is to say, you want to make sure that your progress photo is showing progress, right? So if you're submitting the same progress photo each day, I'm not going to be able to give you credit for working or being in class if you're not making any progress. So just kind of be mindful of that. And on that note, it is inevitable that you'll be completing work outside of the scheduled class time. It's not possible to learn and create the work that we want to create in 2 40-minute classes. So it is up to you to manage your own time in this asynchronous space. And the times that we will be meeting as a class synchronously on camera will be during the week leading up to the final project due date, the 3 due dates. And in that week leading up to the due dates, we will be doing some critiquing of each other's work. So we'll practice how to critique each other's works based on some of the techniques and ideas we've been studying throughout the weeks leading up to the project. And finally, please note that you must complete and receive a passing grade on all 3 projects to receive credit for this class, and you must attend and participate in all 3 of the critiques in order to receive credit for the class. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. So although this class is mostly asynchronous, I am always available to work with you or answer any questions during our scheduled class time. I am always going to be online. So if you have any questions or you just want to be in a space with me or other students and just listen to music and draw, we can organize and create that space. And I encourage you all to do that with each other when appropriate, to create that space where you guys are creating art together. And if you need help managing your time asynchronously, what does it look like to do your work during class time, even though we're not meeting as a class? If you have questions about how to do that, I can work with you to create a schedule, or we can start the term off by working together, and then slowly maybe you'll have more independent time. So just know that I'm available and here to help. So I'm excited to try this out with you all, to experiment and to learn how to teach this art class virtually. So thank you guys in advance for your patience and for your flexibility, and I'm always open to your feedback.